Good afternoon, Mr. Witness.
Good afternoon, sir.
Kindly take your seat.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Madam Witness. May I kindly take your seat? Witness number 1 and number 2, we welcome you back and we remind you that you are still under oath for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Before I hand you over to Madam Chair. Thank you. Madam Chair, I hand over the 2 witnesses to you for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jeng.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mama. Madam Kinteh.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Council, can we proceed, please?
Mr. Jeng, how are you?
I'm fine.
Mama Kinteh,
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Was Mama speaking? Is it Mandinka?
Yes.
Now, please tell Mama Kinteh that he testified earlier, last week.
Mama,
She testified last week.
ako ke hakili bulandi nun ko ni logun tambila ina tanu janne andi na te ila itandiroke.
Ah,
Yes.
And she also explained as to the recordings in her cash book.
Andu jele ina ta yininka ila kasbook ye safero menkeje.
ah,
She told the commission
Ako ina ta fo kiti commission oto jang.
that for the recordings that are in her cash book, that she does not have a bank paid in slip for.
Ako ila safero mi yalan ko yake ila kasbook oto mi yalan ko amam bank kaytol suro ka même fo pay slip.
But only a GTR receipt
Par même bije wala mu GTR recitolu.
that it is the director of finance, Mr. Jeng,
Ako yemine fo janko director of finance même Mr. Jeng
that will instruct her to bring the money into the area council.
ina ta fo ko wala ke yamari pour ka ko do men soto wala ka lempo men tay kana sabanang area council oto je.
To hand it over to her, to him, sorry,
Pour yana ni fitata ko do dunga bulu.
and then Mr. Kinteh will give her a receipt.
Ako ni okata wotumole Mr. Kantena kana risito dila.
Is that correct? Is that correct?
Ako ngamara nyine kete la sata kumoti.
ah.
Yes, that's correct.
Mr. Jeng,
Yes, sir.
you've heard what Mama said.
Yes, very well.
Sai kame tandala jeng kanyinin kale fo san ayela kumo moyle ba ako amoy bagale.
Is that statement correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Sai nata nyinin ka fo ila foro yemen fo fennem kuma ko ngole mi yalan ka soto tale bang. Ako ha fennem mi yalan ka sotota.
Mr. Jeng, why will you do that?
Sometimes when we want to make payment, we do call her.
Sai men keta nata nyinin ka muna na be okela ako wati dol bi mi yalan ko de lafta ka joro ke wotumo ake kumandi.
And he will bring the money to the office.
Ako wotumo ikana kodo samanang office.
Then we make payment from that money.
Ako jele ka kodo tay ka joro ke.
Mr. Jeng, you know that is very wrong.
Yes, I do.
E kay yalon ko mandin silo manta ako hanka ya kalam dale.
You knew at the time it is wrong.
Yes, very well.
Ako wato ko no fadang anata lon ko wo manke silo ti aman tilin ako ha to nyale.
Then why were you doing it?
Because it was the only option we have. We have to pay. This happened during council sittings. Usually after the sittings, we have to pay the councillors.
Ako nata nyini ngamuna na ka okay ako to nyale mbari ni ajube wo bekela munta ko koriole mu bari kasulol sitale anu nyantale ka jo ko diti je membe joro kala wala na kala fo ko do samna itole joro ke.
Who instructed you to be taking money from her?
I raised with the CEO.
Ako jumale ka o nyanto diala wala jumale ka yamare pour ka ko do tay bulu ako ni CEO le ka kaja.
That there is no money available to pay the council sitting.
Jela ka fa ko aka fo CEO ko diti je mi alon ko pour councilor la CEO nyante jola menna.
Sometimes even the idea will come from the auditor, Sulaiman Bari.
Ako daw bi je famo miro ka bonang auditor ya même Sulaiman Bari.
He will tell me there is money with Mama. Call Mama.
Ako jele auditor fam ka fa ko saibe men kala Mama commandi.
Even when Mama bring the money to the office, sometimes Sulaiman do make the payments.
Ako ado bi je ni te ko do samba officer to ate Sulaiman le ka joro ke.
Now, Mr. Jeng,
Yes, sir.
the first we will deal with is an amount of $75,000.
Ako sa follow me ko do men la ko mo ni kala wala mu wili tawaro la ni lulu.
But to start with, Mr. Barry just left the commission.
Ako bare danim ba ko masala ako Mr. Barry akamento fo ya sa no boto yo.
There was an investigation report.
Ako kiskisiro ketami alon ko asafele ala report o memo investigation report.
By the internal audit unit.
Andu akata da be wala mu meni ake wala internal audit men biye.
Regarding this matter.
Nyingo kang.
Were you familiar with the report?
No, I have never seen the report.
Ya nin kala ka ko fo report o ine ya jele bang ako ane maji.
Mr. Jeng, that's not true.
Ya e ga o man ke to nyati.
I have never seen that report.
Mr. Jeng, that's not true.
It is true.
Kango jare han sa ako ane wo
It is true. I have never seen that report.
Bari ka ko man to nya fo da ko to nya le wodi.
You were never confronted by even the CEO regarding this particular findings.
No.
Ako man da ko han CEO fa wane me ni ka wala na me nyingo ki sitela karola ko hani.
You did not know about its existence ever.
Never.
Ako akame fo ja wala mu ni report la ko wane ne malon ko fam ko ni report so totale. Ako
Now let me show you the exhibit.
Ite ko ku kala be
It
kay
is
to
LGC 5 SBBKAC 010.
Eko sa ite ku kala be report la dilala fa ko ya nyala bayra ko ane ma kalam dane ne maji.
Please go through it. Yes. That Mr. Barry's unit wrote that report.
Okay.
Ko Mr. Barle ni kay rolu safe.
It is with respect to the monies that were paid to you by the witness Mama Kinteh.
Ko nyin kay to memba nya teli ngola wum kay to timi alon ko Mr. Barle safe anu asafero daliro menti wala min ko do mol ka men fo jang. Mi alon ko ite Mama Kinteh wala adu Alagie Jeng bulu. Li taworo la ni lulu.
You have seen that?
Yes.
Kay ko fo ay kay to jele bang yo wo jela ko ha jele.
Now let me have it, please.
Ako bayra jele sa kay to sa murundi nole.
Now your name has featured in that report.
Okay.
Aka ni to bota nyin kay to balade wala.
You have seen your name?
Yes, very well.
Ko ha ko fa ngo kay a to jele.
And it is premised on the allegation or the assertion of the witness Mama Kinteh.
Ako daliro menti wala mu kome ye tumiro menke kome Mama Kinteh.
Now with the register we will give you an extra copy.
Ako ibe copy o dile la ya juve ba dila la juve
So that you follow the
pour ba jela ko alfanang ning dula be men fala wa fana o juve la kayto men bawulu.
Are you there?
Yes.
Now Mr. Barry, in his report or in the report of the unit, I mentioned his report because he is the head.
Ako ni aje aka Mr. Barry to foje ako bayre unit ni ajuwe je atele nyaton koti audit.
If you turn to is it the 4th or the 5th page?
Ako ne kayto na kayto elemande fo lulu jangoto.
The 5th page you will have the table.
Ako e ba jela o kayto o be table o sotlale.
A table that outlines or illustrates the transactions in question and the amount of monies that were paid to you.
Ako e ba jela ko table be meitande la wala mu ko dugalande ta nyaadi le ya kenyamen andin kay ko do mi ala ko wala ba nyaati likon.
Have you seen the table?
Yeah, very well.
Ha ko ajele.
It says the first one, there was an amount of $75,000 collected.
Ako folo e meitande wala foloti ako ite mama e ko do mentanu lempoto atata le fo wili taworo la ani lulu.
The money was not into the bank and the witness said it was paid to you.
Andon ko do nying amandum bank bare sedo e men foja wolem ko ite men foja wala e ko do dunga Alagie Jeng le
Do
bulu.
you agree?
I cannot remember exactly taking all this money from Mama.
So iba ni
But
ka
I can remember that we sometimes do call Mama to come to the office when we have some payments to make.
ako be men fola jang wala ma haklo tabula ma haklo bulandino wato men na nying ko do nanga mota ite bulu ako bare.
Mr. Jeng,
Haklo bulandile ko wa dol biye community officer sula ko dole ke
you do
ko.
not remember.
Yes.
Ako haklo ma bulandino de.
Then how would we be able to know?
ako sa bari naate ma kalam ta sa mol balon na ñaati le
Tell us.
No, that is my take in this.
That is your what?
That is my take in this situation. I cannot remember receiving all this monies from Mama.
ako folo de abe men fono la ja ko abe te hakilo bulani no la ni ko do nanga mo be wato men naate ka wota mama bulu
Mr. Jeng,
Yes.
if you take this money from her,
Yes.
how do you account for it?
I said it is meant for payment of vouchers.
How do you account for it?
tande ja wala mo ko do mi ala ko afa e kata ite bulu ako na yo ko do ta ite bulu wala ko do nga bulu aka o ke ñaati la ko ko do pour joro le
Account for it.
You have vouchers for it?
When we want to make payments, we normally call her to bring these monies to the office.
ako wate ni tol pareta e lafta joro la ke ko mandele pour ko do sama nang office
So Jeng, you have vouchers for
Of
this?
course we do.
ka ko fo voucher sol so la ko hankay
Now, we will need you to provide the voucher for the first transaction,
ako say la fri men wala voucher mi ala ko pour ñu transaction follow
$75,000.
wala mu 75000
Please write it down. You have a copy with you, so there's no need for you to write it down.
ako men bi wala ya sa fe du
The second one
e même fo fula nyango
is $32,000. You have seen that?
Yes.
wili
I
tan
have seen
sabaning
that
fula
one.
ako ayo fana jele
The third one,
ako saban nyango
$75,000 was realized in revenue collection by her,
Okay.
and the balance is $20,000. $50,000 was paid into the bank account.
ako men kata ja wala mu hani sa wili taworo la ni lulu ite wala ta molo bulu bare ni aje men dunta e men ko do men lande atata fo wili ta lulu
The fourth one,
ako nani nyango
again the same amount, $75,000.
wo fana wili taworo la ni lulu
Do you follow?
Yes, I'm following.
The sixth,
ako woro nyango
$20,000 was deposited out of $75,000.
ako e baje la ko wili taworo la ani lulu bare wili muang ayo da male ite o da male dundi
So from Mama Kinteh alone,
sa munta ko mama kinte ite la karola damma wo folo ite damma
you have taken from her about $145,000.
amunta ko
Sorry,
e ko do
$262.
excuse me
$262.
ako amunta ko kodo e men dunga laji bula tata fo wili cheme fula wili tawo
$262.
taworo adi lulu
$262,000.
wili cheme fula wili taworo adi lulu
That's just from Mama
ako wole mu me al ko kodo me al ko yata mama bulu dron
for this period.
ni wato ko do
End of 2021 December
ako 2021 December karo
to November 2022.
kabo to kata November 2023
Do you understand?
Yes, but if you look at the
Again.
deposits here,
Yes.
Mama deposited 75,000 two times, and it only reflects once.
Where is that?
That is with the Arab bank account.
ako ni ajuwe kodo mi ala ko ite mama e men dundi ako e wili taworo la adi lulu yole dundi si nyafala ako barni ajuwe
Which date?
itoli asafe men na wole wati killing Islamic Bank
Date?
I cannot recall the date, but it's in the statement.
ika ko lunjuma ko lungo nyinga ata haklo bulan la no la lungo la
That
bare
the
abe statement
statement
But that's what I've read to you.
Pardon?
That's what I've read to you.
ako wole mu aka fa wole wole karanga e fura kalamta
That the monies that were collected, there was one that was collected and deposited.
ako kodo ya kamenta do bije a tale bare o nata o deposit
That is what I mean. If you look at the deposit side, Mama
Yes.
deposited 75,000
Yes.
twice at
Yes.
Arab bank, but it only features here once.
ako fana ka wole fode ako kodo mi ala ko ite men samba wili taworo la ani lulu ya samba si nyafula itol bare itol bank ye me itani je wole wati killing
I don't understand what you are saying.
bare lo ya ka
Are you going by the investigation report, or you are?
No, I'm going by the report.
akani
Yes.
ni kala ka ite ka men fote ma faham no de ko jube min dole for report do bank fo min
So please guide us in the report.
ako se ma ko no la report do ya fo nyime bije
What are you talking about?
ikamune fo
I said the deposit sides.
Yes.
kame itani ako deposit mi ala ko e min samba ye men landi
I only see once 75,000.
ako ate men jeje wole mi sinya killing wili taworo la ni lulu
Number 5.
Yes.
Okay. And then what is your concern?
And if you look at the statement, Arab bank statement,
Yes.
Mama deposited twice, 75,000,
ako ni
75,000.
ajube de
Different dates.
bank la o statement ako wole me itandi wole ma ite mama e ko do samba je sinya fula
What is the date in the Arab bank statement?
No, I cannot recall, but it's in the Arab bank. If I
Okay,
can have the statement.
lunjumale mo ako hakilo te o mutanu la fona statement o soro sa lo lo
Now
kita
we will give it to you.
sa ifile ka statement o diala
turn to the 9th page of the statement.
Ka ko nyin kay to ngamen dila ta ko no kononto kay to mi ala ko e wole kononto jangoti.
The 9th page of the bank statement. Yes?
This is the 9th page.
Are you there?
Yes.
What is the first amount in the Vista Bank?
Wa ñini ka kay ko nangam jël folo be bi jël le membre ta Vista Bank.
Council, is it Vista Bank or?
No, it's Arab Bank.
Ajib, I'm sorry,
Ajib.
Ajib Bank.
Ako Ajib.
Thank you, Chair. Yes, what is the date? The first 75,000.
Yes.
Ako folo nangam mo be bi wole wili taworo wala ani lulu.
That was deposited.
6th of January 2023.
6th of
January 2023.
Afawala ta fo ako January karo tili woro 2023.
No, the first one, the first deposit. The
Okay.
bank statement says the cash deposit, Mama Kinteh, 28th of October 2022.
We men fo ako mama Kinteh ite wato men dundi ko wole October tili muang ani sei 2022.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
Ako hankay.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Igay sonda ako ha.
Sir?
Yes.
Will that not be in line with the amount, number 5 of the report?
Ako fo ni kamen ifango sonda men na fo ni nomba report la lulu kayto lulu nyango e men fo fa mangi kilingo diba.
It's the same.
Ako hankay
You
kilingo.
agree?
Yes.
And that was featured, it was captured in the investigation report.
Ako amunta ko wo investigation kisi setlalo wol nata wole jandi men sa fe ifango sonda ko wole keta. Ako ha.
Now the second one,
Ako fulanyo.
what is the date?
Ako lunju malem.
The second one was on the 28th of October 2022.
Ako October karo tili muang 2022 wole fulanyo
No.
keta wot.
The second $75,000 is on the 6th of January 2023.
Ate kay ko hanide ako ni 75,000 wole wili taworo wala ani lulu fulanyo
If you are
woketa.
reading the Ajib Bank statement.
Ako bari ni aji wete kamen jube wala aji bank statement.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Akay hankay to ina lewote.
These are the two. These are the two deposits you are referring to, sir.
Yes.
Akay ko foy kanyim fulol le fo banga ko hankay.
The first one is in line because the first one is featured in the audit report.
Ako ko di follow woni ajube woni report o tata nyola bayri wo bota jele ya safe jele ko wole keta.
Correct?
Yes.
Akay hankay to ina le.
The second one
Ako fulanyo
cannot feature in the audit report because it's in 2023.
ako wote funtino la audit report ko bayri wo keta wato men na serun ne wote wala 2023.
And the transaction that we are talking about
Andum fana ba jela ko ngamel la ko mo fo jan transaction o mi ala ko be wala ko mo fo kanja.
is in 2022.
Wo keta 2022.
Is that not correct?
Ako fo man to nya.
That is correct. But
Ako hankay to
this
ina
money
lewote.
was refunded to her.
No. First, see, you have the habit of trying to be smart. That's your problem, Mr. Jeng.
No,
Ako ite
I'm
dal
not
kukilin ning ngol ke nyini kay ke fantarende bakela ko mi ji ko leti.
You always do that.
Ako ko ki jante.
Council, it will be very difficult to tally these dates.
No. It should
Sometimes-
not be
Kay
so-called.
follow abe kola fruka ning
Sometimes it
lumol be
cannot be
hay
possible.
mañol.
Mr. Jeng, it should not be difficult to tally any date if you have had your records right.
Ako jang na tara ko to nya ete ka saferol ke anyama ako fente jam membe ko ala fruka fa ko yilunda ngam takalam tan
You
wala
took
wala.
monies that are collected by the collectors in the form of revenue, and you now cannot account for it.
Ako kudo mi alon ko nama kanin lali ata mol bulu ako saybe wala fala ko kudo ete ta fa no la keta nyame.
Before we move, do you agree that the second amount is not part of it?
Of course, it's part of it.
Ako fa lafta fala ko di
Because
fala jango date
this money
aka
was
hakay
refunded
ko
to her and she deposited in the bank.
ako bari ko do fanan tolu kabri nga menta abulu nga be murunde ane de ako no ko do nga samba ala di bank
The witness is here, so maybe I don't have to either deny.
ako loya ka ko ndete o so no la da ka bare
What you are
se do
saying.
fele siri
Now, Madam Kinteh,
Yes.
san kinte
Uh-huh.
have you heard what your boss said?
ako ya mo ile ila bo se mem
Ha.
yes
That he gave you an amount of $75,000.
Ako afele la boss fela ko ate ko do ji murundi en wala ko adane ko do dila men tata fo wili tawaro la din lulu.
As a refund of the same amount you gave to him one time.
Ako ji ko do kata jorote ko do mi alon ko ay men ta ite bulu.
So we cannot say whether that's true or not.
Ako tol jang tolte ko mo so na be mo fala fa tonya ta fa ma
We will ask you.
sa ndol be men kala be ni kala fa ko ya fo.
Ha, bring that all office can in car resitonin na. Kafa ko 75,000 no menati no foi joroke. But mo wori sito soto de after anata fanyo ko ha mbe ko do nyen dile la priya samba.
Yes, when I went to his office to claim for the receipt, he told me that yes, he will bring the money, but at that time he did not give me the money.
When was this?
Ako nyin kata watu juma.
2023 kono because all along kan nyen kale kafa ko do mentata man arisito man na.
3 because all along I used to ask him that the monies I gave you, you don't issue me any receipt.
Were you given receipt for the other monies that he took from you?
Ako fo ko di do mi ala ko ka dunga bula ka receipt di la.
Aka fanyeta kanto ya resito di.
He used to tell me to go to the canton so that canton will issue me a receipt.
Were you given receipt for the other monies that he collected from you?
Ako ko do akamenta ay bula ka receipt di la.
Bank resito wante but todo kanto na resito akawadina.
Yes, I do have the receipts from canton but not the bank slips.
Adu bebe buko kono.
And they are all in my book.
Did he pay you monies that he took from you before?
Ako ko do mi ala ko ka men dunga bulu fo ko do nyinga aka amrundi jole a jole ba.
Ay resito le din na nyin tella bang ay resito din na.
He gave me the receipt.
Mr. Jeng.
Yes, sir.
Again, you see, I had told you that your problem is you always try to be very smart, Mr. Jeng.
Ako jang ate akamen fa jang wala ko aka fa ne wate de ko binana ate jang aka fa ne tariandi.
Where is the document of the refund?
Ako kodo nying ay menjo ala fa kamen fa murundi te ako kaito le me ya
The deposit slip must be at the office.
O kame tandi ja wala deposit slip o betar la official ko no.
If you are taking, where did you refund her? Where did you take the money that was paid to her?
Ako kodo mi alan ko ay afanga men fa ko ay o jo ite.
This was taken from the cash withdrawals. Because this money was used for council activities.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry what it was used for. The money that was taken from her was already used.
Yes, very well.
Unlawfully. Jeng, we cannot go back to that. You have used the money unlawfully. Do you agree with that or not? If you don't agree, we can look at what the law says. You don't agree with that?
No, I have committed an act
Do you agree?
That is unlawful, but I did not use the money unlawfully.
Mr. Jeng.
Yes, sir.
The money was used unlawfully. Do you agree with that or you don't agree with that?
No,
if you agree with that, we can check if you don't agree, we can visit the financial manual. You don't agree? We ask that you be given a copy of the financial manual, Mr. Jeng.
Council, what I said, the act is wrong.
No, let's just see.
I know the act is wrong.
Let's just see what the law says regarding that, my friend. You want to deny that what you have done was wrong?
I said the spending was correct, although the act is wrong.
Can we you will have to listen and then respond.
All right.
Because if not, if you speak and he speak, we will not get clarity.
All right.
Ako jam follow abesoni men na wala ko silo ay menta ka kodo ta ite bulu wo man ke sila kendeti woni silo banta ako bay kodo dundinya ako aman so wala de ako kodo nyinga dundi ku kendo le ka man ke ko ate o do mole.
Jeng.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree that collecting money from the collectors and spending it, whether it's for council or whatsoever, is wrong?
Yes.
Saya tanya ni kai ka ko fa son dale ko kodo kata atolu bulu mi alan ka tolle ka revenue tarang ka dundi fengo fendo council ta ko ni silo man ta son dawla ko ha.
Do you agree that its expenditure was unlawful?
No, sir.
Ina tanya ni kai ka ko son dale ko e depense men ke woni silo man ta kai haneko je ani silo ta dale.
Page 25 of the financial manual, 25, turn to 25.
Akai sa ta kai ti mo ni lulu eje juwe.
Yes.
Are you there for 406?
Ako fa o jele ba number 406.
Yes, sir.
Please read 406.
ako sanyi fango ya kara
Control of revenue.
moli ya moy ka revenue comme namo lempo amaraja wala be safirinja kara moli ya moy
Control of revenue.
All collection made by the accounting staff shall be immediately deposited into the council bank account.
san ate men foje men be safari ko kayto bala men mutamane ka tamane kayto men na we meitande wolem ko ñillem putala me yalan ko wolle kana mol ta mo bulu lungolung wala wate ko do ta mol bulu ñanta men kala wolem ko do ñi ñanta samula yalan di bank
Mr. Jeng, I will need you to read that loud again.
ako han sande abela frik ay men kara yo karamba ke sando
All collection made by the accounting staff
Yes.
shall be immediately deposited into the council bank account.
o kuma kale nga wala fode ako kayto e meitande je wolem ko fen fen kata lem putala tini ko do men soto wala lembo men ta ñanta men kala wala ñanto menti wolem ka samba kala di bank
Using
Yes.
three numbers, pay in slip,
Yes.
no check or cash submission shall be made from revenue collected.
ako e bajela ko do me alan ko yata lempo bulu o ñanta kala manti wolem ko o ñanta talale ay alandi ale kaytol soto
Number 2,
ako fula ñangodu
subsection 2.
Between the time of receipt and time of payment
o men
into the
foje
council bank accounts,
ako kodo wato ata asoto wato ka kodo ta wato men andi balan la wato men na bank la kasulo la bank konto to
no money received
ako kodo mi alan ko abank kodi alman kodi ta
should be used of in any private way
ako kodi o kodi manyana dunna wala ko silo mi alan ko haji wala wani hajo wala mu kunkiling hajo
whatsoever.
akira nyama
Turn to the next page and you read 7.
ako kota kayta kayto yele mande ba ita nyata do mandi
The Director of Finance shall ensure that all monies collected by the stations are promptly banked to the council bank account
anata me itande jang ate fangola place o memu director of finance luay me itande wala ila doku nyaay me itande wolem ko kodi o kodi fen fen keda kodo tumi ala ko ya tana lempoto ya samana wonyanta tala ya landi bank hana kana me
or remitted to the main office in a timely manner.
wala kodo nyi ya be ka fo ya samba office to mi ala ko hana kana
Says the
me
Director of Finance should ensure all monies collected by substations are promptly paid to the council's bank account or remitted to the main office in a timely manner. Did you do that in this case?
No.
kay sa ni fango men fo ko kodo ko di meso ta nyanta samba bank wala na bank ala office to ali ya fe ako fo iyo kele bank ako hani
Did you do any of the dictates of the law regarding your function as Director of Finance?
ako bayri tele mu director of finance tele be marari na fulo la je luay men fo itama nya ako fo hani kilingo nyi yano male bank akay hani
Was your expenditure in this circumstance lawful or unlawful? I ask you.
The act.
No. Forget the act.
expenditure-
You now know
yes.
what the law says.
It was unlawful.
ako sa ni ngaro menti wala mi fango sontale bayri ajele luay men fo say ko do nyi a defense nya ani silo tanale bang wala ani silo manta ka ko no ani silo manta
So Jeng, the amount that you supposedly paid to her back,
ako ko do wala nangamo afango men fo janko ateyo jo ite ale
where did you get that money?
aka ateyo ko do so do min dole
It's from the withdrawals made by council.
ako kata ko do timi alan ko ka men bondi kansulo la account to ka men bondi
You made withdrawals and paid $7,000 to her.
$75,000, yes.
aka sa munta ko ale ko do bondi nang ina taw ko do ta ya ta jo wala wili worola wili tawarola ni lula kay ha
When was this withdrawal made?
Well, I cannot recall.
aka ko do nyi ngale ya bondi min do aka hanin to hakilo te o manol
Do you have records for it?
Yes, we do.
aka fo kaytol biele ba me ay tan aka ko hakay ngaw kaytol satoli
Do you have the vouchers to show that you have paid to her that amount?
aka fo ifana
The
ye
paying slip.
silo sotole me ala ko be
To her, yes.
Yes, the pay slip is there and it's reflected in the bank statement.
No, paying slip to her, to the witness,
ko do nyi ngate
Mama
yo
Kinteh.
ite ay te mama kinte
that the amount from the council's coffers was paid to the witness, Mama Kinteh, for the purpose of refund. Do you have any supporting document?
ako fo
I
kayto
said the pay slip is there. You can search for the pay in slip.
aga fo kayto sotole mi ala ko be mbay tan la ko to nyala mi ko do bondi kansulo la konto to ka mama kinte jo wala
kaytol bebe buko
aga ha nga bank slip sotole me mbay tan
bank slip mo ka buko
So, Mr. Jeng, we will need that.
All right.
sa ka ko be sulare kansulo commissioner be sulare ko kaytol
We will need you to provide all the supporting documents in relation to the refund
aka jang te goku kala misula men na wala mo kaytol me yala ko fango men fo juloli yewol be jole nafta ko kaytol le jela men baytan la ko
Because in the absence of any refund, or of any evidence to show that your statement is true,
akbar sa ni ma o fen soto wala mango kaytol soto men baytan la wala me be la ko mo bambandi la ko tonyale be joro kele
your evidence will not be substantiated.
ko baje la ko yani ndia mo be kala ko ma kense ngol
Do you understand that?
ko je faham le ba
So when can you produce same?
so ba ni kala ko wati jumale ate amira ko abe o kaytol bondi no be musie do
Maybe by Thursday.
ako asikeno dandi aramiso.
Okay. Now, Mr. Jeng,
Yes, sir.
the dates.
Yes.
Or let me just leave that for now until you bring the payment slip. Regarding the transactions you are referring to, the date, and what is here. So I'll just leave that issue for now until on Thursday you bring back this amount.
All right.
Now, Mr. Barry wrote this report
Yes.
Ako ni report of Mr. Barilla asafere.
and highlighted some of the things that were happening.
Ako je anata itandiro ke ku jama mi ala ko men kata manunga ijunla of Allah do gudlatu je.
He said there is a failure on your part, Mr. Jeng, for not giving cash received notes to Mrs. Kinteh.
Is
that true?
For not giving
Cash received notes to indicate that you have received monies from her.
Ako we me itanda tela safero ta nata itandi ko Mr. Jeng amang kaiti safe ka itandi ko ite ko do dunga bullede.
no.
Aka hanka o manke.
And he accused you of collusion with both Mrs. Kinteh
Ako je fanang anata ate tumi ate berinata to
and Yankuba Kujabi.
That is not true.
Afanan dabi jele de andu ate ani Yankuba Kujabi.
Mr. Jeng, how will you say that is not true?
Yeah.
No,
but
that is not true.
How can you say that is not true?
Because I never collide with Mama or Yankuba. I never received any butut from
Ako
Yankuba.
atene tene mang politiko ke purka kodo nyingta wala ka kodo dunga bulu. Ako manke tapala ite.
No, the monies were paid to Yankuba as well.
Ako kodo jota
Yankuba Kujabi as well.
Yankuba Kujabi wo fanang kodo nyi jota yale.
No, I cannot remember Mama paying any money to Yankuba.
Ako ate haklo te umuta no la re atene mateo haklo dal mo ma.
Madam Kinteh, were you paying monies to Yankuba?
Mama kodo di kitela sa nyini karo menti mama ko fo inene kodo du Yankuba Kujabi bulle.
Yes, $5,000 and the receipt is there. I made Yankuba to sign for it, but it was not. Yankuba did not tell me that Mr. Jeng ordered him. He said Samate. Is it Sawane? Sawane. Sawane is the one who requested money. I don't know what for. So I asked Yankuba to wrote it down so that I can make it as evidence. It is there.
I know it is here.
Yeah.
Madam Kinteh,
Yes.
your problem is you act as if you do not know what you were doing.
Like how?
You are clearly explaining what happened.
Yes.
You knew that giving monies to Yankuba or whosoever the individual is wrong.
I was newly transferred to the Brikama Area Council.
Yes.
Nobody gave me that letter. Nobody gave me that information. If the authorities ordered me, call me from the field to come and pay, I have no other option but to give it.
That's not true. That was not your first employment. You were working for other area councils.
Yes, but we are not given any letter.
Yes, you don't have to be given letter. You knew that for monies taken from you by Mr. Jeng, that I may understand that he had overused his powers.
Yeah. Yankuba also is my boss. He's this market master at Brikama Market. And he called me from the field. That's why I ordered him to write a note for me and sign it so that I can make it as evidence.
So that you can have it as evidence?
Yes.
Okay. Now, anyways, any questions for these witnesses? Do the commission have any questions for the witnesses? No. That's all for Mr. Jeng.
Thank you.
Until Thursday, that he will be bringing the documents.
the report by the auditor, Mr. Barry, has indicated at page 2 that Mama gave you 32,000 cash, and you wrote the amount on a small piece of paper for the purposes of Mr. Kantong giving you Mr. Kantong giving her a receipt.
No, I cannot recall that.
You cannot recall.
No, ma.
Mama, is the 32,000 correct?
Yes, but I went to Kantong. He did not write any note for me. He told me to go to Kantong and receive my amount of money in receipts. Let Kantong receipt me.
So Kantong gave you a receipt of 32,000?
Yes, everything is there. All my receipts are in my book.
In the cash book?
Yeah.
No, I just want to confirm, because this is the auditor's report.
Anything that I work with money, the receipts are in my cash book.
So you also further gave Mr. Jeng 2,500, and you were also called by the market master to give him 50,000 and a 5,000 on 2 separate occasions.
No, it's only 5,000. The note is there in my book, only 5,000.
Now,
with Yankuba.
Now, okay, take a look at the report, and I believe you went through this report, right?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yes.
You went through it.
They gave me.
Yeah, but did you go through it to see what is written there? Because you signed it.
Yes, I signed it.
You know what is in the report?
I read some chapters from it.
Now look at page 2 and look at the 5th paragraph. They asked you a question, the question that says, that is question 6. When you submit cash to the office, whom do you give cash to? So read the answer that you gave to the auditor. Mr. Registrar, can you please give this to the witness?
She is having a copy.
You have it. Please read for us. Under question 6, what was your answer?
Are you having it? Yeah. I normally give it to Mr. Jeng, Director of Finance. I once give a cash amount of 2,500 to BSC court. Yes, BSC court, and was also collected by Yankuba Kujabi, market master, and give him 5,000.
No.
It's not bad, it's 50.
50,000? No. Not 50,000, $5,000. This is an error. $5,000.
There is 50,000 in the report, and there is 5,000 in the report.
Yes, I saw 5,000. 5,000 is the one that I...
Is 50,000 in the report?
I saw 50,000, but maybe it's an error. This, I never give Yankuba 50,000.
Listen.
It's $5,000.
Yes, this is a report that is written by the internal auditor.
Yes.
And you went through the report. You gave this statement, and you signed.
I gave the, yes. But this
there is 50,000 that is indicated in the report, and 5,000 in 2 separate occasions. So we just want clarity.
It's only 5,000 I give it to, to Yankuba.
What is contained in that paragraph is not correct?
No.
It's not?
2,500 is for the padlock. I give it to Yankuba, market master.
Yes.
They bought padlock. I can yet still remember. These 5,000, I was called from the field to give it out. But I never give 50,000 to Yankuba. It doesn't have that mandate. It's an error.
But did you take your time
to
read this when you were signing it? You could have seen it before they bring it here.
This is not given to me by them. They just interviewed me and wrote it down. So later they called me from the field, I come. But this 50,000 is wrong. I never tell anyone that I give 50,000 to Yankuba. Yankuba
So
doesn't have the money.
is question 10 and question 6 the same?
6.
Go to question 10. The answer you gave under question 10.
How many
Same
of this
page.
kind? How many of this kind of incidents did occur to you with whom? It also happens between me and Mr. Yankuba Kujabi, market master. 5,000. $5,000, 50,000, no, $5,000, respectively. 5,000. I never mentioned 50,000 to them.
So that one also is a mistake.
Honestly, Yankuba never take 50,000 from, and Yankuba doesn't have the mandate. In fact,
I am not saying it is true or not true. You are here.
no,
We are giving you the opportunity
yes,
to look at what is in the
Yes.
document
Yankuba-
and ask you,
thank you.
right?
Yeah.
So I am saying, is that also an error or a
Yes,
mistake?
50,000 is wrong. 5,000. That's
Is
what
correct.
I
That
give.
one also 5,000 is correct.
It's only 5,000 ever that I give to Yankuba, and 2,500 for padlock. I can yet still remember.
Now, if you go to page 4, these collections are all your collections.
Which color?
This one in the table, cash book recording and bank deposits.
$50,000, $75,000, $20,000, and 100. Yes,
These are correct.
yes.
So
The
which
deposit
means-
at the bank.
yes.
Yes,
And the amounts cash that you have given amounting to 262,000 also is correct.
yes,
Is correct.
yes.
Because this does not include the earlier amounts that we have discussed. Correct. Mr. Tansman?
That's all for them,
Sorry.
unless they come back.
Yeah. Madam Kinteh,
Yes,
you said these deposits were your deposits that you made to the account of the Kama Area Council.
I don't get you.
Sorry?
I don't get you, you said?
I said these monies
Yeah,
that were deposited at the bank
yes,
were monies that you yourself deposited.
yes,
Now, if you look at item number 3,
yeah.
it says you collected 75, according to your cash book, 75,000,
Yes,
but you paid only 50,000.
yes,
Then it came back again on item number 6, 75,000, but you paid only 20,000.
yes.
So that's correct.
Yes, if I am in the field, they call me, then I used to take money to Mr. Jeng. Then the rest, I take it to the bank.
So this differences is what you are explaining that you gave to Mr. Jeng.
Yes.
And the balance is what you paid to the bank account.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
All for this, they are coming back on Thursday.
Huh?
You're coming back on Thursday. The Jeng is to bring the paying slip, the supporting documents to Jeng. Do you understand?
Yes, very
On
well.
Thursday.
All right.
Now, is it the issue of the cash books that were not, is it this witness?
That's Madeline.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe when I can take.
All right. We hereby discharge you. We will expect to see you on Thursday. We may rise.